Hello everyone, welcome to my computer class. Let's start with the next CorelDRAW lecture today. I'm going to do next part, that is the next practical. It is related to the logo creation, and I'm going to show you how to create logo of Pepsi. Now old logo of Pepsi we are going to create today. For that, first of all, we needed here one ellipse tool. We'll select here and we'll draw one circle using it. Okay, now I'm drawing one circle, perfect circle I required, so I'm pressing control button here to get the perfect circle. After this select it. Now what we can do is, see, after selecting circle here on the property bar there are some properties it is showing. One is the ellipse, that means a full circle. Next is pi, which gives you the some part of the circle which will not be available for us. Next is arc. Okay, so only the arc it will give me. You can modify this arc as well as a pi. How? You may go for a shape tool and change this to semicircle. This is done. Okay, once it is done, what is the next step is we are going to change this line into shape. So I'm just right clicking over here and giving convert to curve. When I give convert to curve, it gives me a point inside on the line. So just have to remove this point because I don't want this point here. I want this simple line, straight line, to be converted into one single shape. Now let's see how to do it. For that, let me remove this by double clicking. I can remove it. Done. Now you may select one of the corner node and you may go for convert line to curve. Done. When I give convert line to curve, it gives me a node, give me two nodes to modify the shape. Here what we have to do is, as a Pepsi logo we are creating, so that's why I'm just selecting this right side node little up and left side node little down. Okay, as much you want. Both try to see that both of them, their distance must be similar so that it will give you a proper effect. Now once it is done, go to arrow tool, pick tool, and select it, and let's do duplicate copy of it. How come? You can either give Control D or else you can do Control C, Control V. Which command to use, you try to understand first. When I give Control D, what it does, it gives you this object little away from the previous object. I don't want that. I want the second object must be there on the first object itself. Now let me remove this. I'm deleting it. Now what to do then? Select it and go for copy paste. Copy, that is Control C and Control V you can do, or else you may go for copy command from the toolbox. Select copy and paste. It is pasted on the same object itself. It is copied and pasted. Just see it. Now what I can do, the next step is, as I told you, we have got the property bar which gives you the properties of the current state. So now the shape is selected, so it is giving me the property related to this shape. Now let's go for the command, that is mirror buttons. Horizontal mirror button and vertical mirror button, that means left to right and top to bottom. Both the mirror buttons we need to use. How? Just click on first mirror button and then second one mirror button I'm just using. Okay, have you got what I have done? I've just copied this object and just trying to change the angle of the shape so that it will display me when I bring it down by selecting, pressing down arrow button. I'm just getting it down so that it will give you this effect. Okay, once your shape is ready, what we need to do is just have to give the color. Okay, how to give color? Just select one of the shape. Okay, this bottom shape is selected. Now I'm giving color whichever we want. Okay, and the top color is red. Fine. Once the shape is ready, yes, of course I need to change the border line also. Border line color is black. I am changing it to red by right click on the red color. Even this blue color shape also I need border color as blue, so right click on the blue color. Okay, once it is done, sorry, I'm selecting shape and right clicking on it. Okay, once it is done, now what is the next part? As I told you, we are creating our old Pepsi logo. So in that, Pepsi word was there in between these two arc. Now how we can get it? As well as they used to give ye dil mange more, that's a slogan for the Pepsi. Now how do I get that? For that, what I'm doing is I'm selecting text tool. In the text tool, as I have told you in the previous lectures, text tool has got two different text types. We can get it here. One is the artistic text and the other one is the paragraph text. Artistic text allows us to change the shape of the text also. Okay, we'll see that also. Let's see, I'm choosing artistic text. How to choose artistic text? Just have to click on the blank area on the page and then type the text what you want. I want it as Pepsi. Okay, I've typed word Pepsi here. Fine. After typing, select it with the arrow tool, change the color as well as the font also. Okay, I'm selecting font as Arial black, size as you need. Fine. Okay, now after this, what I want is this Pepsi word should turn into this shape. Okay, how it is possible? Let's see. As well as this Pepsi word, little slanting I required. So italic, is it available in this? This font doesn't provide me italic option because this is Arial black. Okay, now how do I give the italic effect? For that, I may click on, you need to click on what? It's the same Pepsi word again. So it gives you this rotation angles and skew angles. You know, I have done this previous lecture. Okay, so we have to do it skew. This is skew effect, it little slanting I am creating. Okay, now what to do? Select it and arrange it in this shape. How it is possible? For that, you select the text, go for text menu and give here fit text to path. Fit text to path command allows you to arrange the text in the given path. Okay, I need to select the path here. I'm selecting this blue color shape border line. I'm clicking there so that it will adjust this Pepsi word in the given space. Okay, you may increase the size if you want, still bigger more you want, you may increase as per your need. Okay, after this I require ye dil mange more on above this circle. Now how it is possible? I'm so sorry, you can do it in undo. If it is accidentally happened, immediately you can do undo. Okay, now what is the next part? I required ye dil mange more here. How it is possible? For that, what I can do is, you just have to follow the similar method. Just have to click on text tool, click on the stage on the white area, paper work area, and then type ye dil mange more. Fine. Once it is done, select the font, select the size as per your need, and then let me change the font. I'm changing font as Arial black only, and size little more. I want to increase more little. Fine. Yes, ye dil mange more. Okay, after this, select the text and go for arrange menu, text menu, and in this we have got fit text to path. Select it and click on the upper circle, that is red color border. I'm clicking over there. See, it is done. Now all of you try to understand, there are more options available in this when we do fit text to path. Which are those more options? We'll see. For that, I'm selecting the red circle also. Now you can see I'm selecting text and the red circle both. Now these properties have appeared on the property bar. You can see these are the properties available for fit text to path. These are the different kind of text styles available. Whichever you feel convenient, you may select. Now this is also one more property. With this you can change the location or position of the object of the text. See here, one more, you may change the position of the text as per your need. I'm selecting first one only, and this property will help you out to maintain the distance from the path. Now there is no distance from this red color circle, so that's why you can see it is exactly immediately started on the border. So you can increase the spacing between the object and the text. See this? Okay, that's it. This way you can do it. Okay, and the next property is for changing horizontal offset. Changing horizontal offset means it is started from here, no? So now you can see here, you can change the horizontal offset this way. I don't want to change the horizontal offset, I'm just keeping it as 0 only. Fine, done. Once my logo is ready, select this all, and then after that Control G, you all know well. Okay, Control G for group command, and once it is ready, just export to JPEG file so that you can utilize this anytime for any other next references. Okay, I hope you must have clear with this Pepsi logo how to create, as well as few new commands I have taught you, that is fit text to path, how to change the text path, that also I have taught you today. Okay, hope you have enjoyed this video, and please keep on doing practice so that you will come to know more queries about it, and I will try to clarify those. Okay, so see you then. Till then, bye.